Watch where you step. Still plenty of fresh corpses fouling up the place. Can't burn them soon enough, if you ask me. Watch where you step. Still...
Greetings, friend of Lambor. How can an old orc help you?
So many dead. You'd think even Bretons would know better than to attack an orc fortress. Cultists attacked our fortress, Kazungash. They thought their magic would be too much for the primitive orcs. Funny that magic doesn't work when a mace caves in your skull. Bloodthorn. Necromancers who think too much of themselves. After we stopped the attack, Chief Tozgol ordered us to burn the bodies. Don't want them raising each other, eh?
Nobody cares at all.
These bodies stink worse than high elf perfume. Makes you wonder if these cultists were dead before they attacked.
She was the beauty of the sea, the silverfish, but her captain drank and she fetched aground. Such was the will of the divines.
What do you want?
So stingy around here. Have pity.
Poor Mingo. He's not very bright. He'll never catch a fish that way.
I know I could shoot these fish if only they'd stop moving.
This island's too small for a man of my ambition.
How about a coin or two?
Buy and sell, here and now.
Bloodthirsty savages. If they won't join the Covenant, they should be wiped out.
Who doesn't? Except for other orcs, of course. The orcs here stole this island from Bretons generations ago. And they're still not part of the Covenant. Can you believe that? Chief Taz... distrust of...
Bunch of tightwads around here.
Sometimes I miss the swamps of my homeland in the Black Marsh, but it is good to be gone from the dry air of Stros Mackay. You're on the Spearhead, Captain Kaleem's ship. I am one of Captain Kaleem's few remaining loyal crew members. The rest, well, the less said of those bloody-minded mutineers, the better. You're on the Spearhead, Captain. You're on the...
Hungry?
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish.
Stubborn orcs. I told Master Peverell this was a mistake. They're not even part of the Covenant.
Help someone in need?
They built that fort for a reason, friend. Why not buy some protection of your own?
Well,
I cannot wait until my next assignment. Orcs abhor outsider magic.
You look hungry. Of course. We provisioners practice the arts of cooking and brewing. Good food requires the best ingredients. We gather fresh meat and produce from crates, barrels, and the like. If we're lucky, we also find recipes in chests, trunks, and desks. Once you have copied the recipe down and acquired the necessary ingredients, that's when the real fun begins. Cooking pots and rotisseries can be found all over. You need only find one, select a recipe, and then indulge in the simple joy of cooking. Don't forget drink. Hearty meals will fill your belly, increasing your general well-being, both body and soul. Strong drink can stimulate the humors, allowing you to recover more quickly. If you're lucky, you might find a recipe that does both.
I wanted to pick up something nice for Captain Colleen. Something to surprise her, like a new mug. But all this stuff is so expensive. She's amazing. She's smart, tough, and a real fighter. She's incredible with a sword, even for a Redguard who grow up using them. I've never met anyone like her. Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but funny. I was living on the Wayrest docks, picking a few pockets here and there to get by. Then Colleen came walking by, with a huge bag of gold swinging from her belt. I did steal it. She didn't even notice it was gone until I was halfway down the street. But boy, did she get after me. She can run. When she caught me, I thought I was dead, but she offered me a job. She was impressed. She said it was a good lift, taking her purse, I mean, and offered me an apprenticeship. Sailing the seas, drinking and fighting, finding treasure. I love it. Captain Colleen's an incredible mentor.
The River of Plenty flows through my stall, adventurer.
Same old crap every day. If Tazgul would let us join the Covenant, we'd have stuff worth buying.
Fine goods at fair prices.
you think you can handle orcish brew?
You want a drink? Go see the other girl. I'm all out.
Fine woodwork from Cyrodiil and beyond.
I'm desperate.
Want to kill something? I got what you need.
Be welcome and wallow. Gaze upon this wonderful armor, and prepare to open your gold pouch very wide.
I've got what you need.
Bloodthirsty savages. If they won't join the Covenant, they should be wiped out.
Who doesn't? Except for other orcs, of course. The orcs here stole this island from Bretons generations ago. And they're still not part of the Covenant. Can you believe that? Chief Tazgul refuses to join. Distrust of Bretons and Redguards, apparently. He's still angry about the sackings of Orsinium by Daggerfall and Sentinel. Refuses all overtures from the Covenant. Won't even listen. My dear fellow, I'm not alone in my opinions. All Bretons dislike orcs. But since we have to deal with them, my friends at court felt I was best qualified for this mission.
What?
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
Homeless, and you still want to shop here? Good enough for me.
Must be terrible not to have a place to call your own. If nothing else, you can still buy one of these baubles. Think of it as incentive.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Think you're strong now? Give enchanting a try. A few soul gems and a bit of elbow grease is all it takes. You'll be arm wrestling trolls in no time. Of course. Enchanting is the art of empowerment. We gather runes found throughout the world and use our special instruments to assemble them into glyphs. These glyphs can be used to magically enhance worn or wielded items. Not exactly. Runes can be extracted from glyphs you find while adventuring. It's a delicate process, so you'll have to return to one of our workstations to proceed. Note that the glyph will be destroyed in the process. Unfortunate, but necessary. Glyphs are assembled by combining 3 different runes. Potency runes determine the glyph's strength. Aspect affects the glyph's quality. Finally, the essence rune decides the glyph's effect. It's a delicate art, best learned by doing. Good luck!
Come to try your hand at some alchemy? I started out as a brewer. Worked great for a while, but when my beer started turning people into mud crabs, I figured it was time for a change. Alchemy is the art of creating potions. We scour the fields and caves of Tamriel in search of reagents like mushrooms, flowers, and the like. Mixing these ingredients with a water solvent in the correct quantities can create powerful elixirs. Well, not just any water will do. You'll find that some pools of water contain special qualities that make them ideal for potion making. The grade of the water determines the potency of the product. All reagents have hidden properties. When they're combined with other ingredients that bestow the same benefits, the potency is compounded. This reaction determines the nature of the potion. It's just a matter of experimentation, you see.
This was part of a larger plan, I'm sure of it. I'm so hungry.
Hail, O wayfarer. I must admit I am uneasy around so many orcs, but a carpenter must go where the wood is, yes? What can I help you with? Certainly. Woodworkers shape wood into all manner of useful tools, but bows, staves, and shields are our specialty. This work requires fine lumber and a sturdy work table. We also seek out style books and rare ingredients for more advanced work. Sure. While shaping the wood, we can choose a special trait to focus on. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Increasing the weight or tuning the angle can draw out different advantages in the final product. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of resins, special elements that enhance the value and quality of your work. The improvement process is delicate, so be sure you've got enough tempers and a steady hand. Good luck. What are you hungry for?
This is taking longer than I thought.
You stand on Orc soil, Outlander. Tread carefully. This is not a good time to visit our island. Vile scum called the Bloodthorn cult attacked. I got the name from one of the survivors before I split his skull. They're necromancers, defilers of the dead. We taught them a lesson. They won't be back. Moloch only knows, and I don't care. Whatever the reason, they died poorly and in great numbers. A few broke into my library, probably just to hide. Some old Breton scrolls are missing, likely destroyed in the attack. Breton scrawlings, bah! If they came for those, they wasted their lives.
Is there a reason you're in the Chief's chambers? If not, Is there a reason you're in the Chief's chambers? If not, be on your way. How about a coin or two? I'll be at this until I drop.
We built this bank to last. We built it like a fortress.
Be at peace. The souls of the dead are restless. Ancient warriors who died in battle against the Bretons now rise. Who calls to them, and why? No. Interlopers have unearthed the keystones and brought evil into Morriselli. The souls of the honored dead are being wrenched back to Mundus. We cannot bring violence to the spirits of our ancestors who attack anyone trying to enter Morriselli. But you are not of our tribe. You could activate the keystones and enter Morriselli. You could restore peace to our honored dead. Honor to you. 3 keystones must be activated to unseal the entrance to the inner ruins of Morriselli. You'll find them ahead. Be cautious. The air reeks of foul necromancy. Powerful magic taints the very ground. The Aelids, wild elves as some call them, have always fascinated me. They are long gone, but their ruins remain on Betnik. From these we glean how they lived and died so many years ago. We are not all warriors. and we are far from the savages outsiders assume. Some of us wield a quill as skillfully as others wield warhammers.
Don't do anything stupid.
Watch those weapons.
A curse binds us. Kill the vile necromancer below.
Why must I suffer so?
Unseal the gate. Seek me within. End this curse. Release us! Free us from this torment! You are not one of them. You have not the taint. Help us. Free us from this torment. I am Targoth, war caller of the Stone Wolves. Cultists have violated my tomb, and those of my warriors. The vile priestess Drusilla leads the cult, dragging our spirits back to this realm. In life, I wielded a magical war horn. My soldiers obeyed it, hearing its call across all barriers. Drusilla now uses it to call my warriors from beyond the grave, binding them to her will. She is in the lower chambers. Kill her before she can send my soldiers against our descendants. That will free me from her bonds. Then the horn can return my warband to its honored rest. You have freed me, but my warriors still cry out for an end to their torment. I overheard them mention the ruin of Karzog's demise. Whatever they're planning, it is to take place there. But that is not my concern. Now that you have the horn, free my warriors. Return the horn to its rightful place atop my tomb in the next chamber. Then my warriors will rest once again. Then you condemn my warriors to further degradation. Surely you have more honor than that. We know. Your efforts honor us, champion. I feel the spirits of my warriors return to rest, and so I shall follow. Be bold, warrior. The cultists still plague this island. You will meet them again, to their sorrow.
The spirits have vanished. Their valiant souls rest once again. Quickly, tell me what you found below. We have much to discuss. Cultists have indeed been spotted at Karzog's demise. Their intent is unknown. I will pray for the honored dead, then return to speak with the chief. I fear all will be needed to end the Bloodthorn plot. Chief Tazgol must know of your discoveries before he marches on Karzog's demise. We have ignored the Bloodthorn threat for too long. It may already be too late.
That fool? Outlander, have you met Lokra, the chief's daughter? She has a fascination with the lives of adventurers like you. It's unfortunate. As chief daughter, her duty is to be wed to another clan, to forge an alliance. Some seek to escape this honor. Lokra is on the verge of such a mistake. Perhaps you could dissuade her. It is because you are not of our clan that she might listen to you. If she departs without the blessing of the clan, she will be in exile. We cannot lose our only daughter, nor is Lokra ready to face the life of the clanless. No mystery where to find Lokra. Check the docks. She'll be there, staring at your ship, if she hasn't already snuck aboard. Moloch's hand, no. If she were, we would not have these troubles. She is the daughter of Shulg, Tazgol's hearthwife. That one's softness has made Lokra selfish and difficult. I pay her no mind. I only wish I'd given Tazgol a daughter. My boys are strong, but the clan needs more daughters. Rarely does a clan permit a daughter to leave, and never without cause. Lokra is the chief's only daughter. We need her to do her duty. If she leaves without permission, well, clanless life is never easy. Most outsiders view orcs as savage beasts. We have many enemies. We must be harsh to survive. Moloch's hand, no. If she were, we would not have... We should just eat all the horses and be done with it.
Help someone in need?
Sometimes I miss the swamps of my homeland in the Black Marsh. But Zuth, you speak as one new to the high seas. I have seen this island and countless others like it. The captain and Chief Tazgul have an arrangement. We have visited Betnik more times than I can count. Chief Tazgul pays us well to acquire and deliver cargoes. I believe he pines for the days when his ancestors ruled the high seas, plundering and pillaging. Perhaps he sees some of himself in Kaleen.
You were among the crew that arrived with Lambour, yes? I envy you. Free to see the world and make of your life whatever you wish. Shackles are not always made of iron. My destiny was decided when I was born a female. As the chief's only daughter, my duty is to marry into another clan, forging an alliance. It is our way and my fate. If only I had the courage. I want nothing more than to see the world before I marry. But I can't. Not without the blessing of my mother and grandmother. Go ahead. It won't do any good. Orc clans survive this way for many generations. It's simply how things are. I understand that, as much as it angers me. Of course, but that would mean abandoning my clan. I understand the importance of our traditions. I must be sure I'm doing the right thing. The clan chief is the only male who takes wives. The wives are crucial to the leadership and stability of the clan. Sons eventually try to take over the clan by strength, while daughters are married off to other clans. It's not that. I would enjoy the honor and responsibility of being a chief's wife. I just want to see the world, to live my life before I marry for the good of the clan. Of course, but that would mean abandoning my clan.
Fine goods for sale.
What do you want?
I'm so hungry.
You stand on orc soil, Outlander. Tread carefully. This is not a good time to visit our island. Vile scum called the Bloodthorn.
Is there a reason you're in the chief's chambers? If not, be on your way. You met my daughter, then. She has spirit, I'll give her that. She'll make a worthy wife. So, she sent you to argue for her. She knows her duty. It is our way. The alliance her marriage makes for our clan will enable us to survive in these dangerous times. She is the chief's only daughter. I would rather her be miserable and alive than dead on some fool adventure. But I don't belong to the clan. Its survival depends on marriage alliances more than strong sword arms. Lokra must accept her part and perform her duty. If you want to help, remind her of this. Maybe she'll listen to you.
Greetings, friend of Lambor. How can an old orc help you? I sense Lokra found an ally in you, but your efforts are for naught. I cannot determine her path, nor can her mother or my son, the chief. Only Lokra can decide. Her sense of duty battles her desire to live her life. Many daughters have chosen exile over the years. I did once. While the decision is Lokra's alone, she seems to value your advice. She wishes to be free of guilt. She knows what she wants, but fears the consequences. Choices always come with a price. Lokra must choose and accept the cost. To follow her heart. Lokra knows what she wants, and she knows the cost. She wants to be free, but fears exile from the clan. Her heart knows the path she should follow.
I assume my family wasn't especially pleased with an outsider prying into our affairs. Remember, it was your idea. So what's your opinion, after talking to everyone? I really want to know. You're right. I value my family, but this is my life. I should live it as I choose. I'm going to follow my heart. At last, I find myself looking forward to my future. Yes, I'll say my farewells first. It won't be easy, but I won't sneak out like a thief. My family has a right to hear it from my lips. I'll see you on the ship when you're ready to leave.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out?
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas. From here we travel to Stros Mackay. A bit tricky, but we should be able to make it before the weather changes. Or you could head into the city. Perhaps stretch your legs a bit. Try the local brew. It's up to you.
So much to do, so little time. I could use a break.
So much to do, so little time. I'll just keep at it, I suppose.
How about a coin or two?
How about a coin or two?
Nothing to do but keep at it.
Fine goods for sale.
I should just drown myself and end this misery.
Did you come with my tonic water?
I could eat a rat.
Finest merchandise around!
This is taking longer than I'd planned.
Nothing to do but keep at it.
Well,
This is the last time he... I hope you're not here to... I hope you're not here to kill goblins. If you are, we'll have a problem. My friend is in that camp. Mark. He's lost his mind. The goblins stole Mark's special brew. Expensive stuff. Losing it broke him. He went mad and ran off to join his tribe. Crazy, isn't it? He's mad as a Bosmer. Won't listen to a word I say. I'll make you a deal. Find Mark. Convince him to come back. I'll trade you some gold, and we'll both walk away happy. Start by looking for Mark's special brew. If any is left, the smell might make him slightly less crazy. Fermentation, flowers, a number of other things you don't want to know about. Tastes like honey but kicks like a horse. If he sold it, he'd be rich, but he just drinks it all.
Open for business!
This work isn't going to do itself.
There's never anything new here. Perhaps a ship will come soon.
A fortunate tide brings you to my stall, traveler.
Sturdy, eye-catching clothes are a must for any true privateer. You could buy some from the scoundrels here in town, but isn't it more satisfying to make your own? We tan, weave, stitch, you name it. People in search of medium and light armor come to us. This requires fibers, leather, and a work table like those found in town. We also seek out style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. Yes, of course. During the tailoring process, we can choose a special trait for the work. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Reinforced buckles, intricate detail work, each brings a special benefit. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of tannins. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Just be cautious. You risk ruining the piece if you're not careful. Improving on perfection is no mean feat.
Purchase necessities here.
Only the finest merchandise.
Buying, selling, trading.
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
No charge to have a look.
I could eat a rat.
Top quality merchandise. Vendor to royalty.
Have pity.
Buy and sell here and now.
Fine goods for sale. Fine goods for sale.
She loves me. I know she does. I think. Defines. I'm going mad!
Only the finest merchandise.
So hungry.
Come, do your trading here.
Only the finest merchandise.
I can do this. I will do it. Perhaps later. I should sit here for a while yet.
Top quality merchandise.
How about a coin or two?
Buy and sell here and now.
What hope is there for me? Fine goods for sale?
No charge to have a look.
Have pity.
Just ask her, fool. Approach and say,
Fine goods for
Serenia
sale?
marry you? Oh, curse it.
Vendor to royalty.
I'm so hungry.
Why so much fear? She's
quality
just a
merchandise.
woman. Who may
Buy
break
and
my
sell
heart and
here
ruin
and
my
now.
life.
Only the finest merchandise. Only the finest merchandise.
I can do this. I will do it. Perhaps later. I should sit here for a while yet.
I could eat a rat.
Come, do your trading here.